You're a part of No Jumper. We have people that work here that are closely related to this situation, blood related to the situation. You could have took this to them, but you're using it for content, so that kind of seemed disingenuous to me as well.
And CJ Academics, that's why you will never be one of the top of the tops. And you probably don't even want to be that. You know what I'm saying? But like when you in this business, bro, look, dog, that's what it's all about. Content. Like I don't be liking when people talk about content. Look, bro, if you make content, then it should be all about content, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say, man, Flakko all about content. That's his job. That's how he feed his family, bro. That's how he pay his mortgage, bro. His whatever, his car note. That like content, bro. Adam all about content too. But y'all still go up there and sit up there around his ass for $200 or two. This my dog. Now I can't cap. This is my dog. I rock out with him. He the big homie. You know what I'm saying? I said that on one video. Y'all, oh, how you, Poetik Flakko, your big homie? Listen, when it comes to the media space, because I'm not a street guy. No, I don't do nothing street, bro. Nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I buckle my seatbelt when I get in the car, nigga. You feel me? It ain't nothing street about me. But when I say Poetik Flakko is the big homie, as far as the media space, you know what I mean? You got Flakko, you got Ak. You know what I'm saying? There's a few guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way up the ladder too. So maybe one day I'll be a big homie. You know what I'm saying? To Flakko. You feel me? I don't know. I know I'm some of y'all big homie. You feel me? But like, don't be getting on. What you mean Flakko the big homie? I'm talking about over the internet, in the YouTube streets, bro. I ain't talking about, it ain't like we Crips and Bloods and things of that nature. But when it comes to the internet, my boy Poetik Flakko, he done put in a little work. Now, check this though, gang. Poetik Flakko, the nigga trying to die. I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. Like, because he's mixing internet stuff with street stuff. But see, when it comes to the internet and the streets, like internet guys like me, I don't get into the street stuff. You know what I'm saying? I may call a gang member stupid or dumb, but I don't really have any intentions on running into that gang member. And if I do run into him, I'm gonna apologize and I'm gonna try to make him see why I would think he's stupid or dumb. Like, that's just point blank period. You feel me? But my homie Flakko, bro, he done moved out of LA. He getting $100,000 every week, man. You know what I'm saying? He podcasting with T-Rail. You feel me? He paying Adam 22 to do things now. So Adam is basically his employee now. You feel me? And he decided that he wanted to basically go with Munchie B. If you don't know who Munchie B, man, do your homework on the big blind blood. That's what he is. Like, he a blind man and he told a gun and he ain't scared to shoot it. I don't know what the hell I don't know how he know what he's shooting. Sometimes I don't even think he blind. But I'm telling you, he like that. For real, for real. Well, Flakko went at Munchie, right? But not like going at Munchie. You know what I'm saying? Flakko put on the internet, basically, saying that he know who killed DRAKEO, the ruler, right? Okay. We all know who killed DRAKEO, the ruler. You feel me? Everybody know that. If you on the internet, you know who killed DRAKEO, the ruler. But Flakko was like, I am about to name a suspect. Now, when Flakko said this, you can see that Munchie was very uneased about it, bro. So Munchie said what he said, and I did a reaction. Make sure y'all tap in. You feel what I'm saying? When Munchie said what he said, Adam said what he said, No Jumper said what they said. Apparently, Flakko didn't like it too much. And Flakko was like, you know what, bro? I got to give a response.
My co-worker, Munchie B, has been trying to get me fired from No Jumper for a while now, which is odd because I'm the only reason he's on the channel. But I have a video later this week where we dive more into Munchie B. But let's just talk about what's going on, okay, today.
Let's talk about it, Flakko.
I've seen a video on the No Jumper Clips channel where Munchie B is essentially trying to convince Adam, like publicly. He's already been trying to do it in a group chat. But he's now trying to convince Adam publicly that doing business with me is a bad idea. And I just thought this whole situation is hilarious and funny. They were on a No Jumper show reacting to this post I made on my Instagram story that has Munchie B very nervous, like very scared, and I don't know why. The post says, there's an arrest coming very soon in a famous LA rapper's death. My video dropping once I get the green light to name the #1 suspect in his murder. The only reason the arrest hasn't happened yet is because they're building a conspiracy and don't want another rapper to flee. I don't want to interfere because obviously that's obstruction. If I do, if LAPD drag their feet another month, I'm dropping the content. I thought that was pretty straightforward. You know, that's me being honest, but apparently Munchie B was very upset, very angry, and very paranoid about that. And I'm confused. Can anybody tell me in the comment section why Munchie B, the Inglewood mayor, would be upset about me making that particular post? Because I don't understand.
Come on, Flock. You playing crazy. You trolling now. You know exactly why Munchie B wouldn't want you to drop who actually unalive DRAKEO. Cause hell, Munchie B probably the one who did it. You know what I mean? If Munchie didn't do it, Munchie know who. Munchie got on the internet and said when DRAKEO was fighting for his life, he kicked him. Now, I don't know how the hell he saw the kick him. I don't know if somebody put his foot on his head. I don't know how the hell he do half the shit he do. You know what I'm saying? But he do it. And he said it. You feel me? So, no, look, man. Let me tell you something. One thing that all gangbangers are afraid of, all gangbangers and almighty suspect, because he ain't no gang member, he just want to be one, but won't nobody have his ass. That's crazy as hell. But one thing they scared of is going to jail. So when Flakko say things like, I'm gonna release names, it's not the fact that Flakko's know like these names for real. Flakko is gonna speak his opinion on it, and his opinion is probably what really happened. Like straight up. So I understand why Munchie is. He's afraid, bro. Not a Flakko of LAPD, like straight up and down.
So Munchie B proceeded to tell Adam how I'm police and I'm bad for the platform.
Of course.
Can you pull the mic in a little bit, I think?
I think something wrong with that nigga, bro.
With Flakko?
Yeah, something he like not normal. Something ain't right with him.
Well, you're not feeling that. He like, bro, trying to get the BT and washed. I'm not feeling it.
Oh, that go for anybody. Like, why you just don't join the academy, bro? I tell you, you ain't even gotta be a college graduate to be a police, bro. That go for wax.
Cause he make more money doing this, Munchie.
I never heard of people go to somebody court date if they not there for themselves or to support.
Okay, but
like these people do is just crazy.
Are you consistent with this? Because when Traplo Ross has been investigating the dude David, who allegedly killed his underage girlfriend.
I don't even be liking that. Like, hey man, go check out my reaction on this right here, bro. Cause we ain't gonna even get into it. But like when I hear Adam say that, it does something to me. The fact that he's saying that this little girl was this boy's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? That just go to show me that, like, okay, I said I'm okay.
And stuffed her into the trunk of the frunk of the Tesla. I mean, those are like his biggest videos on his second channel that he's like ever done, I think. And then B, I didn't see anybody saying that Traplo Ross was doing something bad by basically like exposing the rumors about what was happening with the investigation.
I still haven't said a name. People have put names in my mouth. I still haven't said a name. All I said was, doing a video very soon. I know who murdered a famous LA rapper. I'm naming the #1 suspect, and I'm breaking down this entire conspiracy. That's all I said, all right? They put DRAKEO's name in my mouth. They put all the other stuff in my mouth. And they're reacting to words that they put in my mouth from their own mouths. I don't understand this at all. Now, Munchie is very upset and very irate because, you know, he believes I'm making a video about DRAKEO the Ruler. He put DRAKEO the Ruler in my mouth. I did. Now, here's...
Got to say pause, Flop. I do understand that we live in an era where, you know, you shouldn't even have to say pause, man. But I just don't want nobody to be thinking that you swang that way, man. You know what I mean? So, like, after something like that, putting DRAKEO in my mouth, like, you... I know, man. I don't like it either, bro. But you got to say that shit. You got to.
If Munchie B was consistent, I would understand. But Munchie B proceeds to tell Adam that Traplo Ross doing a 3-hour documentary breaking down the DRAKEO the Ruler murder and naming YG throughout that entire 3-hour documentary. That's fine. When a white man do it, it's fine. But when Poetik Flakko does it, he needs to be fired. No, we can associate with this. This is wrong. like, sir, y'all gotta like find new creative ways to hate. If you just want to hate, just call yourself a hater, man. But trying to be morally and logically consistent with something that's not consistent doesn't do you any well, right? We just see you as an absolute hypocrite, as a raging hypocrite of that.
So is your offense that you're taking to Flakko talking about this, is it solely because we can probably assume that the people he's talking about are people that you're cool with?
Trap did the video regarding this also, eating and paused it and all kind of stuff. You never seen that?
Yeah, where he broke down the whole footage.
He did the with the judge. He paused it and whatever he thought. You're talking about somebody that's talking about they ain't trying to interfere with their investigation if they take too long. Like what?
These LA dudes are bootlicking Sambos if you've ever seen one. So Trapler Ross dropped a 3-hour documentary. It's okay, right? Trapler Ross naming YG and other people that you're cool with as being a part of Draco the Ruler's murder, that's cool. That's cool. I'm dropping my documentary, all of a sudden I'm the worst person in the world, and you're doing a video attacking my mama, attacking my daddy, attacking my life. It's like, okay, what? And his excuse of, Flakko said he's going to wait so he don't interfere, so I should drop it sooner and that would have made it better. Excuse me? No, you're not fooling anybody here. The difference is Trapler Ross kind of touched broadly on it, not really fully understanding the full detail, the full grasp. But Munchie B know for a fact, I know who murdered Draco the Ruler. He knows for a fact that he knows how I know.
Fact. For sure. Everybody, come on, man. What it is, bro. Y'all gang members, man. Y'all be talking too much. Whack, Flakko. You know what I'm saying? Adam, you dig? And y'all do know that Flakko is tapped in with guys who may be tapped into the LA gang scene. They feeding them information. I'm not saying LAPD doing it, but somebody doing it. And Munchie B know that Flakko know that he know who killed Draco the Ruler. And if Flakko go into depth about it, bro, I guarantee you Munchie B's name may come up. Straight up.
So this is why he's panicking. This is why he's worried. It's not because I'm not dropping it sooner, because what sense does that make? You hate me because I'm not dropping the content you hate as fast as I could?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
No. He's upset that he knows that I know the information. He knows for a fact I know the information. And he's upset that I'm releasing that information to the public because the public deserves to know.
Yo, we deserve to know. Hell, I want to know.
One of the most promising LA rappers of all time.
Yeah, I want to know.
And I'm sorry. No amount of calls to no jumper, no amount of politicking or trying.
Man, keep doing the Lord's work, Flakko. Just don't go back to LA and do it. But do it from wherever the hell you at, straight up.
Put pressure on Adam is going to stop me from dropping that content.
Yeah.
I'm dropping it, buddy.
Let's go.
And when I drop it, it's going to be a holiday in LA.
Yes,
So there's a bunch of eyewitnesses that could be taking this approach. Flakko doing it from another state seems like he's inserting himself in the problem.
But isn't that the problem? There was hundreds of eyewitnesses who watched this happen. There were a lot of people who was recording and watching a son, a father, a legend lose his life in cold blood at the hands of haters. And nobody was willing to come forward and let the public know who did it.
Now, I can't count with you right there, big homie Flop. I don't think it was at the hands of haters, bro. Draco, come on, man. He made a record called Inglewood. He was going at one of the most dominant blood sets in California, bro. Yeah, I mean, like, so it was bound to happen. It was gonna be a misunderstanding whenever they ran into each other, straight up. Like, I don't think hate had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? And I do understand. He like, I want to bring justice. Okay, cool. You want to bring justice, but look, man, Draco knew what he signed up for. Why you think Rafferty Plug ain't on that type of time, bro? Because they knew what they signed up for, gang. That what come with it. That what come with banging, man. And I don't know if Draco was a crook. I don't know what Draco was. You feel me? But I do know when he decided to call Inglewood, he had to know what was gonna come behind that, bro. Come on, man. Honestly, I'm scared for Flakko. That's why I'm saying, bro, just stay where you at, bro. Just stay where you at, dog. Like, straight up.
But they're behind the scenes gossiping, telling they hood, right? Telling the sad who did it, but they're not willing to come forward. Isn't that the problem? It is taking an outsider, Poetik Flakko, to come and let you guys know what everybody in LA is already, well, not everybody in LA, right? But mostly everybody involved in this situation already knows who did it.
Yeah, for sure.
They know the person who was passing out the knives. They know the person who took the knife and stabbed Draco the Ruler in his freaking neck.
Yeah, for sure.
And it took an outsider to come and reveal that information? Man, come on, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. Nobody can shame me for taking initiative.
And it seems like you waited. Seemed like you waited because this happened
Yeah, a couple years ago.
4 years ago. And Flacco's not. He just didn't wake up privy to this information yesterday.
And
he didn't know this. He wanted to wait until
you're
he was
a part of
out the
No
way.
Jumper. We have people that work here that are closely related to this situation, blood related to the situation. You could have took this to them, but you're using it for content. So that kind of seemed disingenuous to me as well.
And CJ Academics, that's why you will never be one of the top of the tops. And you probably don't even want to be that. You know what I'm saying? But like when you in this business, bro, look, dog, that's what it's all about. Content. Like, I don't be liking when people talk about, yo, content. Look, bro, if you make content, then it should be all about content, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say, man, Flakko all about content. That's his job. That's how he feed his family, bro. That's how he pay his mortgage, bro. His whatever, his cardinal. That, like, content, bro. Adam all about content, too. But y'all still go up there and sit up there around his ass for $200 a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Big Flock. So because I'm doing it is wrong. 1090 Jake made a video accused YG of unaliving DRAKEO. Trap Law Ross called everybody name. You know what I'm saying? That's just like they allow Tommy G to go to all these neighborhoods, bro. But as soon as DC Baby DRAKEO was like, hey, I'm gonna start going to people's neighborhoods too. Is, hey, bro, you shouldn't do that, bro. You shouldn't go over here with the Hoovers and then go over here with the neighborhood, bro. That don't look right. Man, get the hell out of here, man. The hell is she talking about? Because you got people that work. I mean, I dig it because DRAKEO's brother worked for No Jumper. Then MUNCHIE worked for No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy as hell that both of them ain't even ran into each other yet. Like, they respect Adam 22 more than they love they damn brother. Think about that shit, bro. And this ain't really got nothing to do with the 22ster, man. Shout out Adam. But how you respect Adam 22 and his establishment? He ain't giving you but $200 a week, but you respect that more than you love your brother, gang. And I'm talking about Raffy the Plug, man. Nigga, don't you know I would have been ran up on Munchie B. Bro, you done told the world you kicked my brother while he was dying? I know where you gonna be at, gang. Y'all gotta think, Munchie go live. Like, this is live, bro. Munchie B is not on a No Jumper show. Munchie B does the live content. But Raffy the Plug ain't ran up on him yet, gang. He might well tell the police. Shit, straight up.
But I don't think it's just genuine because he makes it perfectly clear that he's all about the content.
For sure.
Like, he wants to get his views.
As he
Don't
should.
make it seem like you're out for justice, and if LAPD doesn't do something, you will. When you could have been told the people family what's up.
I do like Tam, but this is silly and kind of dumb.
Yeah, man. She
What
academic
exactly
trick.
would I be bringing to Ralphie the Plug that he don't know?
Exactly.
What about who murdered DRAKEO the Ruler would I be bringing to somebody who was right next to DRAKEO the Ruler when he got stabbed that they wouldn't already know?
Facts.
So the statement of why come public and not just tell the brother, bring it to him? Because the brother already knows. The brother was present. The brother was there.
Yo, for sure.
Right? The brother was
For
a
sure.
soldier and fought his life out
Yo, for sure.
against 100 people to protect his brother and protect everybody else. Ralphie was front line
Yeah, he
versus
knows exactly
100 people. So what exactly are you asking me to bring to the brother first? The brother already knows this information. He was there. Like, it's no secret. The most hilarious part about all of this, though, is Munchie B trying to put this seed in Adam's head and telling Adam that I'm the reason why people don't want to come up to No Jumper. And it's just like, even Adam is looking at him like this don't even make sense. So, like, shut up.
Like him, and right, that's a lot of reason why people don't want to come up here and interview, bro. These weird type vibes, bro. Like, who?
Flacco's nearly never here.
Association
with the brand, though, for sure.
Look, that's I have to tell him, bro. Stop sending me this link. They reporting what that's out there. He talking about what he about to drop like an album. Like that's not No Jumper work. That's Flakko work. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of, but whatever. That's on him, man.
I mean, my main thing is like,
That's good for that. I guess if it make him happy, I guess.
I had somebody hit me up saying basically like, hey, if Flacco's dropping this kind of content, it's gonna get treated like No Jumper's the ones dropping that content.
Definitely.
Sean Cotton and other notable people and A-listers have said they were not going to come to No Jumper. And you know the number one reason? Hey, bruh, y'all gangbang too hard in that building, man.
That's what I was thinking,
Khan
bro.
told Adam during that
I was
interview
thinking
the
that,
reason
dog.
why he was scared to come to No Jumper is because he see all these gangbangers on the platform. He thought like the building was filled with like gangbangers.
I was
If
thinking
you
that,
think
bro.
that I'm the reason why people aren't coming to No Jumper, you're out of your mind. It's because of the gangbangers on the platform. It's because of the malarkey and the nonsense that y'all engage in. You think somebody hears, hey man, Munchie B, hey man, this dude right here, who allegedly murdered Shady Blue's cousin and had him crying, this dude right here is on the platform? Yeah, that's a safe place to be. Let me come and sit across from a man who allegedly was responsible for a lot of murders, for a lot of Crips. At a particular time when a Crip died, they blame Munchie B. Let me come and sit across from this guy. Are you... Talk about being completely unaware.
Nah, bro. Munchie talking about other gang members don't want to come to No Jumper because they feel like Flakko is the police. They feel like No Jumper is the police. Whack is the police. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who do go to No Jumper that has a criminal background or criminal history, bro, they end up locked the hell up. OG Gumby, bro. DJU, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon. Like, these guys are locked up, bro. 600 Breezy. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what Munchie's saying. Munchie like other gang members, other steppers. And I get why Munchie's saying that because Adam has made it to where his platform is basically like gang related. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even really hip hop no more. It's like gang activity going on at No Jumper. That's all Adam want to talk about. That's all anybody want to do. You feel what I'm saying? But so that's why Munchie is saying, look, Munchie just like, look, I can have the whole Inglewood family up here, bro, but they don't want to come up here because they think Flakko is the police. Yeah, like like me, I probably wouldn't go to No Jumper because gangbangers are up there. But if you got Flakko up there, I'd go up there all day. But I'm not a gang member. I'm not a stepper. You feel what I'm saying?
You lack self-awareness, and that's your problem. Like, you're blind, but that's no excuse to not have self-awareness, bro. All right? Now, Adam, when he says somebody, like caught him, Adam don't even understand, like, that's Munchie B trying to run a play on him. So, the person who caught Adam and told Adam that was Frosty the Snowman. That's Munchie B's right-hand man. So, Munchie B right-hand man called Adam and told Adam that if if Flakko dropped this, that they gonna blame No Jumper for it. No Jumper gonna reap the consequences. Yeah. So Munchie B's homie is calling you to tell you that, and Munchie B is your employee, and you don't see the play that Munchie B is who told him to do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Munchie B is trying day and night. He's working overtime, bruh, for this video not to come out. And try to get Adam to essentially give me an ultimatum. If I drop the video, your job is at risk. Try to tell Adam, hey, bruh, if Flakko drops this video, we blaming No Jumper. Why is Munchie B working this hard for this video not to come out? What is going to be in this video that has Munchie B so worried?
He know.
I want to know.
He know.
Which, he's right. On one hand, I think Flakko's totally within his right to expose whatever the f*** he wants to say about an ongoing investigation. Because, I mean, it's not any different than what happens in the real media world where the New York Times, if they find out that there's an investigation going on into a alleged crime that Donald Trump committed, they are going to publish an article where the title is, there's an investigation going on into Donald Trump for X, Y, and Z. And that's not considered even slightly out of the ordinary for them to sort of preemptively say, hey, we found out about an investigation that is taking place. I personally don't want that stuff being revealed on my platform, and at this time, it's kind of useful. I think that it was like not here or not consistently on the channel. I think unless he drops some kind of crazy bomb, we won't be covering it any further.
Well, the thing is, like, the police and the media have had a very tenuous relationship for a long time, and anytime there is investigations, there'll be communication. They'll be like, hey, don't reveal this. So they'll do media blackouts and things like that. It's very commonly done.
You got to know when this dropped, though, they're going to be like, yeah, Flakko and Adam 22, some snitchers. They going to throw your name in automatically.
It's cool for Adam to be a snitch, bro. Hey, look, suspect, you the only person that's not gang-related that cares about street activity. You the only person that's not gang-related that care what the streets think about them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because you light-skinned, but I don't know. You feel me? Like, Adam Whitehead don't give a damn if they call him a snitch, bro. The hell is you talking about?
Oh, they're not.
I'm telling you. already hit me this morning about it, and I just work here. I'm not the owner.
Nobody's
of the
gonna say Adam 22 snitched on it when I didn't have anything to do with creating the content.
You think they gonna group
You
him
want
into
that?
Man, the fact that they talking about this, knowing Munchie is so close to the situation, that's dry snitching. They want Munchie to say something incriminating so bad. If I was Munchie, I wouldn't even go back to No Jumper. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Yeah, man, this crazy as hell though.
It's true, but that's not actually
I'm
reality.
saying if is calling the workers, this isn't my company.
Yeah, they're calling the workers because they want them to lean on Flakko for it to not come out. But if No Jumper's not the one
Nah, that's
pushing
not
it
what they
forward,
said. I can show you the message. It was more so that's what's going on up there, bro. And I'm like, he's in Texas.
Yeah.
But they don't know that. Nobody know that in Texas.
I mean, if your argument is that there is some retard out there that would try to make that argument,
Adam called him a
I
retard.
object to the notion that that's going to be the prevailing narrative, was that I had a role in it just because Flakko, somebody who used to be
Not
on this
saying you had
podcast
a role.
consistently.
Adam, it's No Jumper host, Poetik Flakko. That's
So it
enough.
seemed like
That part.
That's
was the
enough.
headline.
That's enough. Not saying you had any part or any, just the
Absolutely.
fact that this post No Jumper host Poetik Flakko, that automatically come down on all of us, including you.
So you're saying you think I should formally excommunicate Flakko from being
hell
known as
no.
a No Jumper host?
Not
think
as
so.
community. No, I don't think so.
If
You
he
just
been
said
gone
yes.
since last year and he came up to say, I'm way worse. And
You see how Suspect is a real one? Nah, man, nah. Hell, I'm not saying don't do that to Flock. Hell nah. See, Suspect, real one. Munchie be hating starts to stutter like me.
Stutter like me is diabolical, bro. Shut up, Flakko. He can't be touched, bro. He can't be touched, man. Flakko got all the Thanos rings, bro. He can't be touched, bro. This man just said stuttering like me. Okay, Flock. Shout out, Flock. We can't even talk about your stuttering no more. Because you know you stutter. That's crazy.
That's
Laundry day has never been this easy. Say goodbye to laundry for good.
Shout out, Flakko, man. Flakko crazy.
You don't stutter that badly usually, man. You is trying to rush the words out to tell that white man to take away an opportunity from this young black man. Because this young black man knows who murdered a LA legend and is currently unsolved. Ew. Is that the reason why, Munchie? I'm
Drop the
confused.
content, Flock. Shit.
Why?
I'm
do
ready
you
to
hate
react
Flakko
to
so
it.
bad? What did
Drop
Flakko
it.
ever do to you?
Drop the content, Flock.
Not a goddamn thing.
to be a co-defendant with Jalise at one time. When have you been back?
Wait, what?
When have you been back other than that Tuesday show? When she
Flakko?
started crying?
That's the only time. Or like,
Yeah, he
Since
pulled
last
out that
year.
one time, and that was it, right?
yeah, I believe so.
So, is he a host still?
I would say the
Shit,
door is
most of it.
open for him to be on the podcast. However, is he consistently on the channel? Obviously not.
Regardless, he's still a
You
prominent.
gotta
For
be
things
a
like
real
this,
No
though,
Jumper
do you
fan
wanna-
to know that.
Do you
know
want
what
to
I'm saying?
distance yourself from him if that narrative is going to be prevailing, that Flakko is doing
I mean,
murder
what more do I need to
investigation
do to
work?
distance myself from, aside from the fact that he doesn't live in this state and he's not consistently been on the channel for a year?
You gotta say
I
it.
think you're thinking about it too much in our day-to-day
No,
life. and
y'all
not
thinking about that
prevailing
shit too
feelings
much.
on the internet. That
Because
Flakko
your
is
average
a part
person
of.
doesn't even know that he don't be here no more.
Munchie B has been dissing me for the last couple of months, maybe 5 or 6 months, but he crossed the line with this and the other things he said that I'm probably going to review in another video. He told just some bold-faced lies on me, even tried to allude that I'm on the registry, which is not true at all, right? Like, absolutely not true, right? Like, tried to allude that I'm a felon. It's not true at all. But the sad part about this is I was the one who vouched for Munchie B.
Dang.
When I first got to LA, I knew of Munchie B. I was a fan of Munchie B. And I wanted to bring Munchie B for a No Jumper interview. Everybody says no. We're loyal to DRAKEO. Munchie B is unhinged. He's problematic. We don't want him in the building at all. I kept pushing. It took 1.5 years of me pushing every day to bring Munchie B to No Jumper for an interview. After the interview, I pushed for Munchie B and Spider Loc to have a show, even saying, I'll do the show with them if they can get a show. Adam said, we don't really want him in the building right now because, we have other people who love DRAKEO, other people who are associated with, and with DRAKEO. We, him being live is a liability. We just don't want those problems right now. I said, yo, I would do the show on Melrose. I would do the show on Melrose. I would pay for the engineer, for everything to do the show, just because I want Munchie B to get an opportunity. Ultimately, I was able to convince Adam to let Munchie B, Spider Loke, and me do the show. The show got canceled, even though the numbers were great, due to politics and other people in the building not feeling comfortable with Munchie B being there. What happened was, after the show got canceled, I still kept pushing. I brought Munchie B on the news the first time. Listen, I left for like 4 months, came back, and the first chance I get to produce a show, I brought Munchie B on. After Munchie B was live on the news, Adam came and said, man, listen, man, the building, people are complaining about Munchie B being on the news. I like Munchie B. I want him here, but I got to go with the people already here. It took me politicking, pushing, even making enemies with certain people who didn't like what I was doing for Munchie B. And until I fought for Munchie B to come back on the news a couple times, and then Munchie B was on the Tuesday show. So the fact that this is a guy who I worked this hard to show support and give opportunities to, the fact that this is the man who's now pushing for Adam to take me off the platform and to distance himself from me, it's snakish, right? It's not cool. It's nasty stuff. But, you know, what did I expect, right? From a gang member, right? Like, you can't expect loyalty from certain gang members, man.
Hey, man, Flop. Hey, you right though. I'm not gonna cap, man. I think Munchie just trying to save himself, Flakko. I don't think it's personal. You know what I mean? I don't think Munchie is like, I don't think he's trying to end Flakko. I just feel like Munchie know that if Flakko drop a video or documentary like that, bro, it's gonna be too close to home, bro. You feel me? Like, if Flakko was dropping a documentary saying, okay, this is who killed Big U's son, or the Hoovers killed Big U's son, Munchie wouldn't even care. It's just the fact that Flakko trying to drop this documentary. Everybody know the Stink Team and Inglewood family had a major beef. Everybody know when they got to fighting who DRAKEO was fighting with, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know that, bro. And Munchie B was right there. YG was right there. So if Flakko dropped the video, if Flakko dropped the documentary style vlog, bro, I'ma react to it. You know what I'm saying? Probably everybody. And it's come on, man. It's gonna put eyes on Inglewood family. IFGB. They a gang. What happened with gangs, bro? They get Ricos, bro. What happened with people who get Ricos? They end up like Brick Baby, Big U, Loose Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk. You feel what I'm saying? Munchie don't want that. He blind, gang. He blind as hell, bro. He don't want that, gang. So, he's trying to basically tell Adam, hey, man, threaten Flakko with his job, bro, so that he won't drop this content. But what they fail to realize, Adam don't run Flakko. Flakko is his own boss. Flakko used no jumper for what he needed him for, and now Flakko has moved on and he doing better things. You know what I mean? Like, straight up, bro. But I don't know, Mark. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, though, folk, in the comment section down below, man. And don't forget to like, don't forget to hype, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed to all the returning subscribers, all the returning viewers, man. I love y'all. Remember that, folk. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have your post notices on, turn them on by ringing that bell and hitting all so you get a notification every time I drop a video. More life or no life, more with no way. I know we come OT and we getting scrapped them up, man. Until the next one. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all stay safe, man. Happy Thursday. Let's get it. Okay. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap, too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound on me, hey. The trap doing numbers.